Hey guys, it's me, Frolic Gamer here, and today we are going to play some more of the Beginner's Guide. So, we're on chapter 14 now, The Island, December 2010. Where am I? Oh yeah, it's this area. This is where we left off. Okay, so where did this island come from? Is that a person? How lovely. It's been a long time since I talked to anyone. What's wrong? You look lost. When I try to create, I feel empty. I'm completely out of ideas. I have nothing left to go on to my work. Oh shit. Oh no, what's happening? Did something change? There was a machine that kept me going and it stopped. I'm trying to find this engine that used to protect me to start again. I think I know where it is. It isn't far. You'll have to take me to it. I can do that, but there's a problem. It's guarded by a difficult puzzle. If you can help to solve the puzzle, we find the machine. Deal?
Now, put yourself in my shoes for like this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for? Because, from my perspective at the time, and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on. You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
Keep saying the creation is easy.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it looked really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like video games are not worth this amount of suffering. This is someone I really cared about, and I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this was the worst thing for me. I don't know. This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it. I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop.
Is the person who's creating this game a girl?
Coda takes another 7
Coda?
and comes up with a new game.
Cause I don't think he said it was a he or she. He just keeps saying Coda. The machine. Guard. Ma'am, glad to see you arrived safely. We captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin interrogating whenever you like. I'll intend to be brutal. Very good. Just be warned, there's someone called the press, so we might have a bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing that you should know about the machine. It calls itself Coda. This is one weird looking machine, yo.
And of course, it's the machine.
You stopped feeding us. Your work was keeping us alive. Those people out there, can you imagine what pain you've put them through? You have to admit to people that you allowed them to suffer. Think carefully. I know how to hurt you. Alright then. I will speak to them for you. Attention! My followers. It falls on me to deliver bad news. The machine will not apologize to us. The machine refuses to that it deliberately hurt us. But that is not important. We are stronger than it thinks we are. Let us pay retribution. Follow me and we will destroy this machine. What the fuck? Oh, we're back here. What? Coda will make sure you. What the fuck? Your work will die here. Isn't that what you were scared of, having to live without your precious creations having to...
And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation. So, as I'm thinking this, I realize that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
No, not this place.
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one, and the island which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape game. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his game. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
Put your weapon down. Can't move the screen.
The right thing to do. Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need to be told that my work is good, that I am good. When when someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something. I really felt like I'd done something good. Like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem. When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy, so beautiful, beautifully happy. So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look. And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game. This room actually has a maze in it. Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise. So the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Oh.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned the house forever.
Yeah, I like the music in
And you
that
cut it
one.
off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze? The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached it during this time, then maybe I could have asked it, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
What? Are you fucking kidding me? One, 5, 1, 6. 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7. Oh, that's an easy code.
switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side.
What
So,
the?
for some reason, and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, "Well, that's it, that's the end of the conversation," not giving me any way to fix the problem. I feel like a failure, I guess.
Excuse me.
I can open this door for you.
Okay, thank you.
Let me do that. Was I a failure for not understanding this game? I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why. I remember, it's June of 2011. I'm playing this for the very first time, and as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew. It wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what his games mean.
Yeah,
And he wouldn't.
I was also wondering what that was too, because he was putting that
Felt so
a
strongly
lot.
that connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than him. But he stopped and left. It felt somehow like I had failed. Where did I screw up?
Dear Davey, thank you for your interest in my games.
The reason that you stopped making games, aren't I?
I need to ask you
Because of what I did.
not to speak to me anymore.
Poisoned it for me. I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... It felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable. And the people who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, it was... I felt good about myself. Finally, for a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
Would you stop changing my games? Stop adding lampposts to them. That's what he did?
And then you stopped. And I didn't have anything left to show you. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing. Less than nothing. What does that mean?
Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just a part of my progress. The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about that than about me. I realize that this doesn't make sense to you just yet. Which is fine, you're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks, and that you make peace with this thing you were wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
And when you finally see what I'm talking about, don't say anything. So, the guy who's talking, is he depressed?
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work. Is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this replay it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again? Please. I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again. Like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put in your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. I want to know I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please.
Oh, it's getting smaller.
And all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
It was getting smaller. Didn't even notice that. This is so sad. Epilogue. This is like so sad. What do I gotta do? Oh. Ooh, fancy train. No windows. How the fuck?
Yes, if someone had told me ahead of time, just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought it was such a spectacle. I wouldn't have killed so many people that I used to press. Just like so many prisons.
Oh, it is a he. Alright.
Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show me what a shitty person you are. Don't be.
Is he gone? What the hell? This is like so sad. There's a gap right there. Or two parts, never mind. Am I supposed to drop? Oh yeah, I don't get hurt. Yeah, totally forgot. What's in there? Uh, 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 uh. Oh, we're back here. Or what it looked like from the beginning of the epilogue. Oh, hey, it's that teleporter from like the fourth or fifth level, or first, second, whatever. Yo. Did I die? Is that the end of the game? Whoa. What the fuck? Alright, he's gotta have lots of time to build this whole maze. It goes all the way. Wow. Wow. This game's actually so sad. Wow. For R. Who's R? This is so sad. So is this song supposed to be for R, the person who was narrating? Wow, that was really sad. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Frolic Gamer playing the Beginner's Guide. Take it easy, and as always,